The aim of these videos is to create a theory on the nature of time. We live and die over a period of time, and in many ways time is the most fundamental part of life. But we have no understanding of why we live our lives as a series of present moments, with a future that is always uncertain. In these videos I try to explain this by explaining the universe as a continuum of continuous energy exchange or continuous creation. This process is relative to the atoms of the periodic table and the wavelength of the electromagnetic spectrum of light. Because we are made of atoms, we have the potential to create our own reality as part of this interactive process that is unfolding photon by photon, moment by moment. This forms the ever-changing world of everyday life that we see and feel as a period of time. We are within this process, and the process is within us. This is explained in these videos by the wave-particle duality of light and matter in the form of electrons, forming a blank canvas that we can interact with. All electrical activity is governed by this process, including electronics, and even electrical activity in the brain that forms consciousness is part of this universal process of energy exchange. If we imagine a universal process of energy exchange, each individual be in the center of their own reference frame in the moment of now, as an interactive part of this process, with the future unfolding relative to the energy and momentum of their actions. Each one of us is at the forefront of the creative process, being able to look back in time, in every direction, at the beauty of the stars. Within such a process, the parallel universes of string theory are just future possibilities and opportunities in our one three-dimensional universe of continuous energy exchange, continuous creation. At the smallest scale of this process, antimatter annihilation represents the past, with the spontaneous absorption and emission of photon energy forming an uncertain future. Because this process is unfolding relative to the atoms of the periodic table, with photon energy moving charge, with the flow of electromagnetic fields, there will be no concept of time within the subatomic world of the atoms. All we have within the subatomic world, within the nucleus of an atom, is the division of part charge, or fractions of charge. And this is logical, if what we see and feel as a passage of time is formed outside the nucleus of the atom, with the movement of charge. At the most fundamental level, this can be explained as a geometrical process of spherical symmetry forming and breaking. This forms what scientists call the language of the universe, or the code of maximum efficiency, or the initial condition. In this theory, the initial condition is not something that happened in the past, with the Big Bang. It is something that is unfolding here and now. The prime example of this is photon energy cascading down from the sun, forming greater degrees of freedom for entropy and disorganization, with a built-in potential for ever greater symmetry formation that we see in the diversity and complexity of cell life. Each individual life form is totally unique within this process, with their own personal view of the universe, with creation being in the hand and eye of the beholder. Any questions you have on this theory, please place them below. I will answer them the best I can. Thanks for watching. Please sub and share. It will help the promotion of this theory.